It appears you've discovered a harmony link. These massive planet-sized structures are made up of trillions of nanobots and transmit a strong signal to all energy in the sector. However, it appears this one is no longer functional, likely sabotaged by the Separatists when they took control of the sector. A Separatist vessel is analyzing the harmony link. They either didn't notice you or don't care about your presence. We could attack, but no. Let's hail them. Yes, Federation. If you wish to be useful, perhaps you could lend us some explosives. We are attempting the demolition of the harmony links. Unfortunately, we can't give them this many missiles, but at least we can try. Transfer over some missiles. Wow, this is quite unhelpful. We can't even use these. I suppose it's worth about 5 scrap. That's probably less than I would have gotten if I had deconstructed them. Whatever that is. Let's see. Is it maybe here? Now we can't do anything now. Maybe at an empty beacon, like we are going to jump in right now. So, use an augment, deconstructor. And there we can go and deconstruct some stuff. Drone parts are actually pretty useful if you want to repair. But the repair ratio, like it's 1-to-1 if you do the repairs like that. And we can only do it because we have an NG on board, or in this case 2 NG. So each repair is between 2 and 4 scrap on a store. So if we do this right now, let's do a bit of math, and I'm probably going to embarrass myself. So right now, each drone part here would be worth 4 scrap, so that's the maximum, even if the store is the most expensive. Yeah, I think that's a better deal than if we took anything else. So I'm going to break down 5 drone parts and get some bonus money, and it even got increased, as you can see, by 10%. So that factors in with our scrap recovery arm. That said, nothing here to really do. Let's fight for our exit. If we hadn't stood guard, we could have done this. I miscalculated. Well, you found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector, and there's nothing other than surviving to do. We can't use this because we don't have someone in sensors, but we can change that. We have another crew member, so let's get him here and save. Also, the enemy has an anti-ship battery firing at us. This is a crew of medics and soldiers, and I can mind control him so their weapons will charge ever so slightly slower. And now they are fighting each other. Here's laser first, but I want to... let's see how this goes. No, I can't really see how this goes. Let's fire upon weapons immediately. Very good, it turned off the enemy's missiles. He's going to heal, but I can deal with that. That said, the ASB has a 80% chance of hitting us. Yeah, it hit. That said, we can get our free energy to repair this. I want to wait until this laser hits the shields again. And now we can hit their weapons easy. Can we get out before the ASB hits? Probably not. We don't have the engine power for that. Or can we? Let's try. So we have either the ruined colonies, and there's a sale going on, or the Theocracy district. Both of these sectors are hostile. Let's check out the sale thing. And it would have missed anyway. I could see the little miss tag there. You've entered hyperspeed. Your journey to the next sector should hopefully remain uneventful. Dead space, as it's called, is the territory between sectors, and it is known to be mostly empty. Alright, let's proceed to the abandoned sector. It's uncolonized. Medium rebel threat. This was once a civilian sector, but after heavy conflict it was abandoned. Now it serves as a melting pot of scavengers from all over the galaxy, hoping to make a profit of not just the ruins, but ships like yours as well. At the bottom of your atlas you notice a small H logo. A sponsorship? It reads, "Come visit the local Hector Industries marketplaces." Before you can finish exiting hyperspeed, you're greeted by an unusual advertisement. Greetings, valued Hector customers. Valued Hector customer. This is Billy Hector, CEO, I should be saying CEO of Hector Corporation, speaking to you. As part of our new customer loyalty program, I am proud to introduce our new unwavering wage utility points. Each time you visit a Hector brand store, our friendly customer support vessels will add an extra UWU point to your account. Collect enough and you'll be able to enter our reward program. Happy shopping! The advertisement concludes and a cheerful jingle plays over your computer, followed by the motto, "Satisfaction guaranteed because you aren't getting your money back." I should probably be saying satisfaction or satisfaction. Anyway, true to its designation on the map, this sector has been primarily abandoned by civilians who once populated it. Now scavengers and pirates roam the system searching for easy pickings left behind. It appears a single militia guard has been dispatched here to try and defend against scavengers. We could contact the guard and request some supplies with our human crew. A gruff, bearded human captain responds, "Yes, we see you. What do you want? Let's request supplies." Your human sends over their Federation ID, which the militiaman scans over and, once verified, transfers over a crate of supplies. Very good. And there we have loads and loads of Hector stores. I don't want to visit all of them right now, but we might as well, simply to make this interesting. So let's visit our first Hector store. A loud advertisement blasts over their stereo, with an obese slug waving his arms in the air and begging you to come and shop. Seems like an unfortunate placement considering you're already here. So now we can inquire about the UWU points. The Hector employee perks up. A new customer? Oh crap, I get a commission for these. I can help you set up your account for a small fee of 700 scrap. How about no? Oh man, worth a shot. Anyways, the account is actually free. By setting up your account, you get 1 UWU point for free. Every time you visit a Hector marketplace, you make sure you collect your UWU points before you shop. Collect 4 points and you'll be entered into our customer reward program. The slug transfers over an UWU point to your account. Now go buy something or get lost. Now that you have your UWU point, you can continue to the store. I always get tempted to pronounce every S when I hear the slugs. I like that neat little thing. I think that was in vanilla as well. So we can just immediately use an augment, or we can perform our salvage operation, which I'm going to do right now. So Hector is a bit of a special place because you can get these modded weapons. You can basically perk up and buy modular lasers, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think they're that powerful. They have slots, like for example these hull mods or power mods. They make them more powerful and all that sort of stuff, but all in all I don't think they're that powerful. Assuming you find the right weapon, because you can also use these to get a very special weapon for yourself that you can't really get otherwise. That said, I'm good on weapons. I don't need it. I don't need to buy anything here. I think I'm good. So I'm going to leave this slug and not buy anything. I just don't need it right now. Hang on. I'm going to buy a couple of points of hull. And then we have an NG store there, but we're going to visit so many stores we don't need additional ones. How should I go about this? I think I kind of want to snake up here and take this path. If I go down here, then well, I can still make this work, but it's going to be a longer and less direct snake. So I think I'm going to try and snake upwards. Looks like a rubber ship is here waiting for you. You can't quite make out what that ship is at first. Here! Up on the screen pops Leia wearing a strange plaid hat with a pipe in her mouth. I've been reading up on this guy, Hayes. He's pretty cool. He's like a detective who works for the militia. Kind of hot, just saying. And I bought this hat, though it looks cool. I thought it looks cool. What do you think? Actually, no, scratch that. You have no taste in fashion. Let's fight, biatch. Here we go again. Once again, low level threat. Only beam weapons. Let's recycle bomb this. Because I don't think we have a reason not to do anything other than recycle bombing them. There's not much else to be gained here. And we can even recycle bomb all of them in the same room if we synchronize it with this. Very tasty. Boom, baby. And one of the crew members is already dead. So I'm going to accelerate this once more. Alright. The light, no! Ha, just joking. You aren't rid of me yet, bitch. Leia warps away. But we killed all of her crew. And that, I think, is the cue for us to continue on our path. Let us go to the next Hector stores. I think we can kind of run around here, roam around here enough. Yeah, let's continue. I don't think we need to stall back here. It's always good to have some extra time. A Federation construction vessel is under attack by a clan of ghost vagabonds. Help! These ghosts have come for our ship. Please do something. And we can exterminate the ghosts. This would be risky. This costs us some missiles, but we should be able to deal with them safely. Because this is a weapon that only damages crew and, I guess, systems, but it doesn't damage the hull. So let's do that. You erase the ghosts with ease, making sure not to harm these Federation crew. They're grateful and pay you some supplies. And we lose some missiles, but we gain fuel, drone parts, scrap, and a halberd beam. Halberd beam is actually pretty powerful. This is sort of a tier 3, I think, beam weapon. Yeah, I think it's a tier 3 beam weapon. It can do up to 2 hull damage. And when I said before that beam weapons don't do damage to shields, it's correct. But when I said they were stopped by 1 layer of shields, I forgot something. They do pierce shields, but they lose 1 damage for each shield layer. So if you fire this at an enemy that only has a single layer of shield, it is still going to hurt them, just with lower damage. But it's a really good weapon, and if used correctly, it can do absolutely ludicrous amounts of damage. You will want to pair this with a weapon, for example irons, that can reliably stall ships. Stall shields from recharging too quickly. We arrive at the store, but the ship meant to greet you is deathly silent. After several subsequent hails, the captain is startled awake. Ah, you woke me up. Yeah, whatever. Come shop or some shit. Well, let's collect our UWU point. And now what we have is we can continue doing something. I kind of want to keep a couple of missiles in reserve. I guess it's always good for events. So here we would have a mod missile with a lock mod that locks down the system it lands in, if I'm not mistaken, and the hull mod does double damage to systemless rooms. Conservative iron, though. Conservative weapons are actually pretty powerful. And we are gearing up on weapons, so I might just take that. Do I want the halberd beam? I think I absolutely want the halberd beam. Tri-iron is nice. We're using the lasers less and less, because we have other options. So I think I'm going to get rid of the Burst Laser Mark 1. And instead buy the Conservative Iron Weapon for the moment, maybe? Do we need that though? I don't think we need it. I'm going to equip the Halberd Beam instead. Nothing else much to do here. We don't need any of these systems for the moment. I think I won't upgrade in this system, in this sector. I think I will just hit the stores, and with the last store I will see what I want to do or not do.